50 секунд.
Что, Володя, а будешь проверять за запись?
Перископ, YouTube и что еще?
Что, 4 вещи.
Перископ, YouTube, фотик и
Сейчас добавим это.
YouTube. У тебя стул там максимально.
Hello everyone, my name is George Fomichev and we do live stream podcast from Endurance office. So we decided to make it in English so to let our customers, potential investors and partners know more about Endurance and what we are up to. So let me tell you just the story from the very beginning. Endurance was established on 11th of January 2015, and it started with a partnership with Matteo Bori. Matteo Bori is a NASA engineer, electrical engineer, and he's actually living in San Rafael, California. So we started this company this year, and we already did a lot of great and cool stuff. So actually, still I was working in a bank before I decided to quit and started this company. So the actual start of this company is 23rd of May 2015. So right now Endurance already have about 30 people that are working with us, including engineers, software engineers, architect, and different freelancers who help us with promotion and bringing our solution to the global market. So let me tell you a little bit information about what we're actually doing. So the first product is laser, 2.1 watt diode laser. The cool thing with this laser is that you can actually put it on any 3D printer or CNC router. So it actually helps you to convert any 3D printer or CNC mill into cutting or engraving machine. It's really cool. So nothing before you could see on this market. So if you wanted to make engraving or laser cut, you had to buy pretty expensive lasers or pretty expensive mechanisms like CO2 lasers. So right now you just have a 3D printer, you just have a CNC mill, you just put it there, and yeah, you are fine. So let me tell you about the information about our process and the progress. So we actually plan to make more powerful lasers like 3.5 watts and also 5 watts. We are working on 7 and 10 watt diode lasers. So this power would be enough not only to cut wood, plywood, fiber, plastic, but this also will allow us to make engraving on metals such as aluminum. We believe that it opens a great potential and a great market if we want to do this. So right now we actually plan to develop solutions engraving machines and want to make them very popular. As far as you know, there are several startups and several projects that already were successful, just bringing CO2 engraving and cutting machines on the market. So the idea is that we want to make it popular. So we want to make it as popular as possible. So people would really like to do engraving and laser cut. We think that this technology will expand and more people will be involved. Right now we believe that mostly our customers use these for hobby and for as enthusiasts. So they don't do it like much for business, but we want this solution to be used for business. Just imagine that you have an event or something that you want to cut a business card for your partner and give it to him. So it actually, you take a 1 or 2 millimeter plywood, make a laser cut and then engrave your name and website or add something, and you can give it like a gift. It will be really extraordinary business card. So also you can cut on you can cut any materials, and you can engrave on almost plenty variety of different surfaces. Let's say like wood, plywood, cardboard, hardboard, fiber, felt, fabric, anything. So we actually want these to be very, very popular on the market, and this is our goal. Okay, so another idea is that we make different solutions and different diode lasers. We want to be, a big supplier of these things on the whole market. We actually understand that market is not existing. It just started. So according to Gartner research, and we also had a review of Accenture, that the global market of 3D printing and laser engraving, it will grow and expand. So before end of 2020, we believe that both of these markets, 3D printing and laser engraving, will be more than $35 billion. So we actually want to be on this market, and we actually are already on this market. So another thing that we're working on is making laser engraving machine that can engrave on the walls or on any surfaces. So for instance, you have a small device that you can put on your wall and you make an engraving. Not only wall, but also, let's imagine, a car or a boat. We're just making this solution, and we hope to make it before end of this year and present it. So as you can see on our websites, we have two varieties of engraving machines. First one is Wanhao, so we used a Wanhao 3D printer, and another one is DIY, is Chinese metalwork that we use to put more powerful laser on it. So we believe that these two pretty cheap and pretty efficient solutions will take their niche on this market. So, and also if you already have a CNC mill or 3D printer, you just buy our diode lasers, and this is really good offer. So the diode laser costs, we sell for $195, and 3.5 watt we sell for $295. It's really cheap, and it's worth it. Okay, so I would like also to tell you more about our other solutions and what we also do and what we also offer. So another thing is we make selfie board. So there is a special smart device, we call it smart machine, that where you can put your cell phone or a tablet and convert it into really smart machine. We actually had a Indiegogo campaign where we presented it, Selfie Bot, but we started this campaign not for selling or distributing. We started it for R&D process. So right now we're actually making this solution, and we think that will be ready before end of this year. So we'll be ready to show to potential partners and potential customers. I have several video bloggers and reviewers who would like to take it and test it. And it's really intriguing. It's really cool. So what SelfieBot is? It's actually a smart holder. It's actually a smart device that rotates and moves your tablet or your smartphone. So you can use it as a camera, as a Wi-Fi camera. You can use it as a remote babysitter. You can use it just like a cool gadget or a smart dock station that you can put at home or at your house for monitoring. So also we believe that this solution can be offered to business and points of sales. So imagine that you go to a shop or a store and you have to have different discount cards. So now you don't need them, because this system you can put different software on your SelfieBot and it will recognize you. So the case is that the SelfieBot itself is a mechanism that helps your camera, your tablet to rotate. This is very important to make a good picture snapshot, to make a facial recognition. So as soon as you have this facial recognition, you can find a person and you can offer him a special deal. Also, we believe that this solution can be used in restaurants or cafe or bars. So for instance, imagine you drink a coffee, like me doing it now. So SelfieBot will turn on and will recognize that I drink a coffee, and it will help me a little bit to find the way, and will offer me, let's say, cheesecake. So yeah, it's really cool. So you drink a coffee, you have an ad on your tablet that will run only if I drink a coffee. For instance, if I drink a beer, then it will offer me something else, maybe sausages or shrimps or something else. So we think that this can be better add solution to restaurants, bars and shops. Also, you come to a shop, you want to buy something, but you don't know their special deals. You only have like a banner or something that, or probably they have a screen where they have an advertising just showing about their new collection, but rarely people watch it. So the most important thing that when you come to a shop, SelfieBot turns on, because it has a special sensors that actually understands that someone's entering the entrance door, or you have a special detectors. So, and it starts the advertising just as soon as it found me. So we believe that this solution can be also very interesting to different groups of shops, malls, restaurants, and we really think that it has to be very advanced technically, so that these shops and stores would like to buy it. So the idea of SelfieBot actually came from idea of telepresence. So let me tell you a little bit about telepresence. So actually, if you want to talk to someone using Skype or Viber or Google Hangouts, and you have a smartphone or a tablet, you have to carry this device in front of you. So this does not allow you to make a full video communication. So you cannot write, you cannot just do something else. You have to carry. This is you use your hands as a holder. So if you have a SelfieBot, it is a holder for you. Also, we believe that this solution can be used in different, in variety of other events. Let's say you want to go to different event, or you want to be on different presentation or pitch session, but you cannot go there. So what is an option for you? You can actually watch a stream like you watch me, but it is a limitation. You cannot interact with me. So I record video, I make a live cast, but you cannot interact with me. So you can actually write me Skype or write me an SMS, but still you cannot contact me. So for instance, if it is Skype, so then you can type me and I can see you. So the idea puts a selfie bot on a conference that you can actually interact with people. You can actually ask and rotate your camera. You can actually find the better place, or someone is speaking on a round table, and you can actually move your camera depending on who is speaking. So this is idea of using selfie bot as a telepresence system. We really think that it's a growing market. We came to a smaller telepresence system when we started our telepresence robot. The telepresence robot that we have on our website currently was developed by Matteo Boring, and actually it is very advanced technical thing that is used the link phone as messenger, as software to control this telepresence robot. So the idea that you call a link phone like you call Skype, and you press different buttons from 1 to 9 just to move it all around and any way you want. So we believe that telepresence robots are also very interesting and has a great potential. They have a great potential on the market, but we understand that there are several things and several limitations on this market. First of all is a connection bandwidth, the connection speed. So you cannot actually use the telepresence robot if you have like 2G connection. So it requires pretty stable 3G or 4G to have a good video and have a good audio signal, and of course to control it as well. So we believe that telepresence also a great market potential, but after the connection and Wi-Fi and 3G is all the way around. So what we also want to make, we want to make these telepresence robots smart. So we have our own model and we are working on improving it. So it also has to have a facial recognition system, voice recognition, and a voice synthesis, so that you can actually, the robot can speak to you like a person. And the final thing that we want to make is a follow me function. So on a selfie bot we actually almost did that, and we are going to show it before end of this, maybe next week. But with the telepresence robot it's a little bit more difficult because it has to follow you on wheels. It means that it has to move around all obstacles. It has to find obstacles, and if he finds something on his route, he must find a better way to follow you. So there are several companies that already did that, and they already have presented these solutions, and we are a bit excited to test them and to see how it looks like. But still we would say that follow me function for telepresence robot is a big deal. So what is actually the market for telepresence robot? Telepresence, we think, could be used conferences in variety of places, like conferences, presentations, pitch sessions, and in hospitals. We believe that hospitals and medical services and maybe older houses or places where disabled people are living or taken care, we think that this is a good market for these people to test and to actually find out the best feeling of this robot. So we're actually making it. We're actually making this technology more advanced, and we plan to make it really advanced and sustainable. And that's why we actually had a pre-seed funding. I'll tell you about pre-seed and seed funding a little bit later. Звук пишется, поэтому потише. Пишется. Ну, я же просил тебя. Иди. Okay. Sorry, wanted to find out that we have everything is fine with, and we record some video to make a special video footage about this presentation, because I don't do it much in English. It's not so easy for me, and it takes a little bit more concentration. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, the telepresence, we think that it's really big market and a huge market for disabled people, for people who cannot work and visit offices, and they want to work from home. So we think that this solution can be really important for them. So let me tell you about another our products and prototypes. We actually made a robot waiter. We call it robot waiter. So the idea of robot waiter is to serve you in restaurants or in bars or cafes. Okay, so why we decided to make it? Okay, so you go to a bar or a restaurant. Let's count how much time you wait for a waiter. First, you wait when he comes. Then you wait when he's bringing you menu. Then you wait when he takes your order. Then you wait when he actually go to a kitchen and bring this order to the kitchen. Then you wait when he brings it back. Then if you find, you wait before you ask for a bill. Then you wait for a bill. You wait for change, and you wait, or you don't wait, you just leave it to you. So at least from 5 to 10 times you have to wait waiter. So we believe that it's not good. We think that having a telepresence, we think that having robot waiter will decrease amount of time lose. So you don't have to lose your time waiting. So you just make an order, you press a button, this robot goes to kitchen, takes your order and brings it to you. The idea is simple. Make human labor more efficient. So it doesn't mean that you replace all waiters all over the world. You just help them. You just make a special device, special robot that can actually replace maybe half of them. And the problem is that sometimes you go to a restaurant and there are only 1 or 2 waiters serving all the way around, all the whole. But the problem is because one is ill, another one didn't decided to leave the company or just some other problems. So then the restaurant has a great risk that it doesn't actually it cannot serve customers, clients. We think that a robot waiter has to be a very advanced technical solution. So what actually we understand by saying this? So first of all, it has to be fully automated. It has to make a 3D map of a space or a hall or a restaurant where it is, that to make sure that it can actually make a route and find the place where to go. So for instance, you have chairs, you have people walking around and doing something. The robot has to find the minimum route from your table to a kitchen and the way back. So it's very important for him being very automated and sophisticated navigation system that will not stop somewhere in the center of this room. So what we have on the markets right now is linear directions that are put on the floor. So robots can actually follow these linears and they can all follow these directions. That's not so good because if you put a chair or a table or you remove something, then it cannot actually move. Mostly in different cafes and bars in Asia, they use this solution, and we do not like it because it's not very advanced. The robot has to be fully automated. It has to find its own way and find the best direction, and it should not be settled before. So you just take this robot, put in a place, make different marks where is the kitchen. It can actually find different tables, and it has on the map. So you just put a map. Let's say table number 1. So it goes to table number 1. Then it goes to table number 2. So it actually can move all around your cafe and bar. So the key thing that has to be done is autopilot. We're actually working on this. We cannot use GPS because it is indoor and it's closed place, closed space. You cannot use it. So maybe we'll use different Wi-Fi sensors, Bluetooth, or some other to help it to position it a better way. But we're still working on this. It's not so obvious and easy thing to do. So yeah, I think that these 4 different projects and products they are key in our strategy, and we're still developing and thinking of different other variants and applications. We talk to our potential customers and we try to find out where robots can be really used and be more, let's say, useful. So lasers, engraving machines, selfie bot, telepresence, and robot waiter. So these are 4 primary directions for endurance. We're actually very focused on them, and I would say that we are more focused even on first 2, lasers and engravers, and then selfie. So yeah, let me tell you a little bit about our fundraising. So as far as you probably know that we had pre-seed financing from private investors. We actually raised about $30,000, and we already got the valuation exceeding $500,000. We did not sell any equity right now, so all our investors invested as a convertible bond. So they actually gave us money, and we wrote and we made them an offer as convertible bond on very good conditions. So right now we are planning to start seed financing. Seed financing probably will start from January or February. So before that we want to finalize and make some tests, market tests, and we want to actually understand the better market. So what do we mean by saying that? So first of all, we want to make new boards for our lasers. They will be more efficient, more stable, and more powerful. So as soon as we make it, we're actually almost done with our new landing page. We'll make several video footages, and we plan to start different advertising campaigns on top online resources. So we want to make it because we want to understand how market will react on our products. We already did this several months ago, and we had a lot of reviews and also orders from these websites. But as far as you probably see, our website is not really advanced and it's not really cool. We want to make it, like the top picture, top best websites. So as soon as we have these websites, landing page, we want to understand how big is market right now. So how much effort do we have to put to make it very popular, to make sales, let's say 100 or 200 units per month. As we previously indicated, we sold more than 1,000 units since last year. So it's more than $200,000. So we're already cash positive company. So what is important that we also make engraving machines and we sell them. So we're not only focused on lasers, but also on engraving machines. Right now we have a partner who's going to give us several Manhao 3D printers, and we're going to sell them worldwide. So we just want to also test how people react on this solution when we say about combo, 3D printing plus engraver and cutter. So first of all, we want to make these final tests of the market. Just how big is market right now? So do we have to pay more attention to advertising, making, let's say, tutorials, guidance, or it's just enough people will just buy it? So we also think that making more powerful lasers would create and generate more, let's say, and higher interest. So we are actually making 5 watt, 7 watt, and 10 watt diode lasers, and we actually want to make several prototypes and send them to different reviewers just to find out if they think that our solution is advanced. So another step and another way and another step that we want to make is to finalize selfie board. So we already have a software, we have to have a better firmware and a better design. Guys, I know that you think that our current design is totally not good enough.
Написано работает. Ставится не работает. Сколько есть работает. Она тут нашего водителя тоже. Марку не нажал. Давайте посмотрим. Сколько есть работает.
Прямая трансляция написано идет.
Хорошо, отлично поделились. Только что был. Знаешь, форме еще раз.
Okay, sorry guys, just want to make sure that YouTube was working. So let's remind you what we want to make with the investors' money on a pre-seed round with a selfie board. So we want to make it better design, better looking. We want to make a new firmware and make software very stable. So the key idea is to make, let's say, 10 units and send them to different reviewers and bloggers just to find out if this solution is good enough to be brought on the market. So if we get these positive responses and we understand that it's really interesting and people would like to buy it, then we will put it in our business plan. So it means that we are ready to take this solution to the market. So the seed financing would help us to make, let's say, 500 or 1,000 units to be shipped to our bakers, and we can actually start a campaign on Kickstarter or Indiegogo. Yes, let me tell you about the seed financing. So we actually plan to start seed financing at the end of maybe this year or beginning next year. So the idea is that we believe that we'll achieve some measurable results that can be shown to our potential investors. So first of all, lasers have a sustainable sales and orders from potential customers. This is very important. And another thing is to make engraving machines and make sure that these engraving machines can be shipped worldwide. And the third think that SelfieBot is ready to be made, let's say 500 or 1,000 units to be shipped worldwide. So these actually three different priorities will put as a key before seed financing. So seed financing will actually help us to bring these products better on this market. So this money will help us to make a process and to make better looking solutions, plus different reviews, advertisements. So we understand that these solutions would be very interesting for the market, but we don't know how big, and that's why I'm telling you that we'll need like 2, maybe 3 months to finalize these tests. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. What I wanted actually to tell you about our plans and about our goals. We plan to make these videos and these podcasts maybe once a month, or twice or 3 times a quarter, so that you can actually watch us, you can actually see what we're actually doing, you can write us questions, any information you'd like to share. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. So I'm happy to share what we did and what we're actually planning to do, and hope to make a new live cast and podcast shortly. Have a good day, and bye bye.